Hi viewers, this is Professor Karunogaran from the Department of Biotechnology, IIT Madras. I have recently retired. To spend my time usefully after retirement, I thought of starting this YouTube channel, and this is my first video. Welcome to the Biotech Path. Before I begin to narrate my story, let me introduce some of my teachers. These were my teachers. My father was a school headmaster. Probably he was my first teacher. And this is Tara Bharati. Some of you may have known his name. He is a very well-known Tamil poet. Incidentally, he taught me English in my elementary school. And when I entered college, I did BSc Chemistry in SIVET college in Chennai. After that, I did MSc Biochemistry and then went on to do PhD and postdoc research, which I will share in a minute. This is the SIVET college BSc Chemistry students who are my classmates. This is how I looked like at that point of time. So then I went on to do my MSc Biochemistry. It was in the Faculty of Medicine at JIPMER, Pondicherry. That was from 1976 to 79. And after that, I took up a lecturer position at PhD College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore in 1979. And I continued as a lecturer and senior lecturer and up to 1992. In between, I have done a PhD as a part-time research scholar at Sri Krishnadevaraya University at Anantapur. That was also in biochemistry. And after that, I took postdoctoral research at the Weizmann Institute of Science, Israel. This is where my journey began as a cancer biologist. That was in 1992 to 95. And I continued this research at MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, USA for another 2 years between 1995 to 97. And after that, I took up a position as a scientist at Rajiv Gandhi Center for Biotechnology, Thiruvananthapuram, where I was exposed to various biotechnological aspects of research, and I continued there till 2006. And in 2006 September, I joined Indian Institute of Technology Madras, where I ultimately retired in 2020. So this is my journey. As you can see, it has been nearly 46 years from the day I started at PhD College of Arts and Science. And over the years, I have been a student, teacher, researcher, mentor, and sometimes storyteller. So this is what I want to share with you, mainly to share stories, ideas, and experiences, and to explain biology in a relatable way, to connect science with life and learning. After all, recollecting my memories will connect me with people, and that is the purpose, and we can together explore this biotech path. Let us begin with a few questions. For example, we can ask why DNA has thymine but not uracil. In the upcoming videos, we will discuss these kind of interesting questions. This is one such question. Why uracil is not present in DNA but only it has thymine. So it has got some scientific reasons. Since I am a cancer biologist, I will take you to the cancer journey, as I call cancer train journey, and what are the different ways by which normal cells convert themselves into cancer cells, the mutations, the epigenetic changes, the changes in the microenvironment. We will discuss all these in a very simple and understandable way. That is my aim. Similarly, I will also ask you some provocative questions, like you have all heard about different forms of cancer, different types of cancer, brain cancer, breast cancer, stomach cancer, and so on. But have you heard of heart cancer? Do you know whether heart gets cancer, first of all? So this was often asked in my classes on cancer biology, and I used to give some interesting explanations. I will share them with you in the upcoming videos. Similarly, mutations are often associated with harmful effects, whereas in reality, certain mutations provide therapeutic advantages for cancer and other diseases, including infectious diseases. We will look at some of these mutations, and I will give explanation why and how these mutations can be used to our advantage, how they will provide advantage to some patients, and so on. Since I am a biochemist, I will also touch upon some of the questions, interesting questions in biochemistry. For example, why ATP is being used as the major energy currency of the cell? Why not GTP? Why not CTP? Why not UTP? We will answer this kind of questions in the upcoming videos. I will also provide some advice to young researchers. For example, we can learn from the wisdom of Nobel laureates in physiology and medicine, what they have said about how to do research and how to write research papers. All these kind of questions we may be able to discuss. I haven't started this YouTube channel just like that. In fact, I have many followers, like 3,000 to 4,000 followers in social media like LinkedIn, Facebook, and so on. And so I asked some of them to share their ideas as to what I have to do after retirement. And I also shared the view that I was thinking of starting a YouTube channel and so on. So I asked them suggestions, and I analyzed the data given back from about 80 to 88 responses. How often would you how often would you prefer new videos? What video length do you prefer? And so on. People have said that 10 to 20 minutes is the optimum time for which I should uh, do these YouTube videos, and some of you also suggested I can take up longer videos or some under 10 minutes short videos also. So the ideas are short videos, medium videos, and longer videos. It will be a mixture of all these, but mainly focusing on medium uh, time limit of 10 to 20 minutes. And how often would you prefer new videos? People have given a very clear answer that once in a week we can meet. Although some people said once in every 2 weeks. So we will try to meet every week if possible. So what format do you prefer? So people were telling me to do like storytelling or lecture style like a classroom. I consider this as a classroom away from the formal classroom. This will be more informal, and so it won't be exactly like a lecture style, but question answer interview style. And what people suggested, majority of them, more than 50%, is to have a mix of all these models. So I will take these responses into consideration. So in short, our journey um, in the biotech pathway, journey ahead, consists of short concept-based talks or research insights in a simplified way, reflections from my academic life, and guidance for young researchers. And some people also suggested me to talk in Tamil, which I will try to take up, although all along I have been teaching in English. So that will be an easier option, obviously, but I will give it a try as well with your cooperation and support. And I welcome the comments and questions. And if you like these ideas, you are in the right place and you may want to subscribe to this channel to join us on an inspiring journey through biotech and innovation. Thank you for watching.